Okay, so I have now spent a bit of time to clean with an old toothbrush, nylon brush, clean the internal threads of the frame where the bottom bracket's going to be. I've also spent a bit of time cleaning the crank, chain wheels, um, the crank arm, etc. So I've used a combination of different things, a little bit of solvent, a little bit of Flare Revive, which is a bike cleaner that I use, and that's water soluble. So the bike is clean and the components are clean and ready to go back together again. So before I put the bottom bracket in, I have measured the frame with the vernier caliper at 68mm. This bottom bracket is compatible with 68mm. I'm going to put a little bit of grease on the bottom bracket bearing threads. In this case, Finish Line Professional Bicycle Teflon fortified grease. It's nice and thin and seems to work really well on a lot of bicycle components. So I've put a little bit of grease on the threads of the bottom bracket. I've a little tiny bit in here as well. Make sure that I've got the spacer for there, and remembering that because this is the drive side of the bike, this is the left hand thread. So it's really important that the threads are clean and free, and with any threads you should be able to turn them by hand, but especially with something really important like a bottom bracket. If you wreck the threads in here, you would need to try and have them retapped. It's unlikely that unless you're a very well equipped mechanic you would have the tapping tools to re-tap the thread, and ultimately if it's terribly damaged you're talking about replacing a whole frame. So that's definitely not something worth taking a risk with. You want to make sure that the threads are clean, not damaged. The bottom bracket should be able to just screw in with your fingers, as you can see. Obviously the final torque will be done with a tool, but it should be able to go all the way in nicely like that. So in this case the torque setting for the bottom bracket, Shimano style bottom bracket, is between 49 and 69 newton meters, so that's fine. We'll get the final tightening done probably when the bike is a bit more stable, and once we've got this side done we can get the other side in. Now it is worth noting that the torque is quite important on the bottom bracket. If it was to come slack, A, it could damage the threads, but B, riders would complain sometimes of a creaking noise or a clunking noise from the bottom bracket, which can be tedious. So it's quite important with any components you're fitting to make sure you get the torque right, but especially with something like a bottom bracket.